Alright, hello everyone. Thank you for coming to watch this game between Kettle, Moraine, and Case. The first match we'll be playing is on a control map, which, while basically being King of the Hill, the two teams, they face at a single point and they take turns, fighting each other until the first team that reaches 100 wins. And then you do that for 3 rounds or 2, depends. Looks like Case is going to be leading with the Brawl comp, while Kettle Moraine is taking a dive comp. So this could be an interesting matchup. Chloe, do you have any predictions? What could happen there?
I think it's just gonna be. I mean, Case is gonna push up pretty far on the point, and then, well, the point is this middle area where I'm looking right now, just so the stream knows. Case is gonna be able to push up far and hold farther. With
True. Oh, Case loses a tank pretty early in the fight. That's not very good. Okay, Case taking 2 picks on the DPS in exchange. Crafter really pushing onto a Lucio. Case, the rest of Case now moving in on the point. Diego going for a, sorry, not Diego. Uno going for a flank. Okay, Symmetra does get taken out from a stray Junkrat bomb, but chuck him back. Okay, Case now preparing for, oh, big play from Luke. Case now moving in, taking out everyone. And that is a 1-team fight for Case. Very nice shatter from Luke. Sorry, Crazy Crafter. Dear God. My apologies. Okay. Moraine, Kettle, I'm just gonna call him Kettle Moraine. Okay. Now pushing for a flank. Case pushing back, and Emo Field already goes down from from Kettle Moraine. Case now taking the rest of the picks, and Kettle Moraine is going to fail this push here. So, Chloe, are there any patterns you're observing here besides, well, Case is kind of like winning team fights, but like beside that?
Kettle Moraine is definitely staying very grouped up, which is very good for them. Instead of being super spread out. Like, they're trying to stay together. I think a big play for them would just be to ultimate manage and try to get a big ult off. They currently have 2, while Case does have 4 though. And there's window from Case.
Big shatter and junk tire from Kettle Moraine.
A huge junk tire.
That's a 6K. That's actually a huge play from Kettle Moraine.
Kill.
And with that, Kettle Moraine is going to get the point. Very, very good play from them. I was not really expecting that, but it worked. I don't really know how to feel about that, but... Oh, Peepapu getting taken out early by a Junkrat. That's unfortunate. Okay, Sum of Case now taking a flank route, getting in some poke damage. Kettle Moraine's DPS now taking a flank. The bomb does come out from Kettle Moraine, but Crazycrafter is able to block it. Kettle Moraine able to find a few picks onto members of Case. And Kettle Moraine is also taking a few flanks on the Case. Looks like Uno is able to dispatch the flank with a few well-placed shots. Oh! Shatter and grab comes out from Case. Big damage. Oh, but the bigger damage from Kettle Moraine. A big play from Kettle Moraine. The window into the landmine was actually huge. What is up with their Junkrat and just making amazing plays? He's been getting consistent picks, and he's been getting huge abilities off left and right. Chloe, do you have anything to say about that?
I mean, I'm honestly kind of impressed with that. It was like a 3 kill with just a mine, and then the 6 kill tire.
Yeah, it was a windowed mine, man. That was tough. Oh, another shatter comes out from Kettle Moraine.
Visor comes out from Case.
From Case. Sorry. Okay, another bomb comes out from Kettle Moraine. Okay, junk tire is destroyed by Case before it can really do any damage. Case now pushing, trying to push back Kettle, or just Moraine. I don't really know which one to call them. I'm just gonna start calling them Moraine now. Oh, the Beyblade gets shut down. Sorry, the Blossom. God, I'm messing up words. Okay, the Ryan from Moraine is now back. He gets taken out by Aerial AJ, doing some major damage. Okay, the res does come out for the Ryan, but it looks like he won't be able to get too much out of Sid's kill on the sport. Oh, the shatter comes out from Case. Amazing stall, able to help get them the point, and that is the first round. Yeah, I think Chloe, I'm hoping you agree with me on this, but both teams had some absolutely fantastic plays that game, and I feel like this could actually be of actually interesting game.
I think it's gonna be definitely very close. I think it's gonna come down to which team has their healers taken out first, along with which team manages their ults best.
As you said, both supports and ults will take a huge, will both have a huge impact in these fights. I do also believe that the DPS are really going to have to work together here, because with the consistent picks from Scratched, Moraine's Junkrat, they're really going to have to play it right and just, focus on taking him out. Or at least avoid getting killed by him. Oh, Crazycrafter goes down. Case starting to spread out a little bit. Okay, Uno getting dive for the D.Va, gets taken out. Aerial AJ also having to fight the D.Va, but it looks like the supports are going to come to her aid. Ace now preparing to go in on the point. Diva does get DMA'd and taken out. And it looks like Case is now going to be pushing onto the point. Almost to pick on the supports. Looks like the Shatter comes out from Moraine. And it looks like that's going to be it for Case's push. They're going to have to really pull back here. Chloe, what did you think of Moraine's Shatter there?
I mean, it was just kind of like Rhine v Rhine for the most part. It was still good play.
Yeah. Okay, looks like Case now preparing to make another push, slightly broken up by the Mei wall, but the Mei did leave some space, so Case was able to walk around it. Okay, the bomb does come out from Moraine. And it doesn't get any picks. Case also finding some picks. Oh, Moraine sends out yet another Shatter and gets several picks from it. Case now making a push for the point. Applying some serious pressure here.
Bob comes
Moraine
up from
cannot.
Case.
Yep. Moraine cannot block at all. Alright, and it looks like Case is actually going to take the point with both their DPS. So Case starting to get back to the point now. And hopefully this will work out in Case's favor. Some very nice picks from Case's DPS here. Getting a lot of damage in. Oh my god. Can we just take a moment to appreciate Ariel AJ's consistent aim? It's just insane. The sheer amount of shots landed is just astonishing.
A big Shatter comes up from Luke, takes out, I believe it was 2. And
Yeah,
then
it was like
2 more had gotten picked off.
Yep, and it looks like Case is going to be winning that team fight. Case now getting really close to having Bob and Visor. And they already have Grav, while Moraine has Window, Tire, and is about to have Valkyrie. There could be some very dangerous... Okay, Grav comes out from Case. Oh, the Junk Tire comes out from Moraine. Gets the Zarya. And looks like the fight is turning to Moraine's side. And it looks like even though the Visor's coming out from Case, it's just not going to be enough here. Unfortunately, it looks like Case looks like they have lost that fight, but they're now gathering, getting ready to go in again. Oh, so it looks like Crazy Crafter does get walled off and taken out. Shattered, actually. Oh, the bomb does come out from Moraine.
Picks
Oh,
off
gets
both of the
2.
supports.
Yep, and it looks like it is time for Case to back off, and 2 more picks being found onto Case before one remaining survivor eventually gets chased down. Dear lord, they are after us, huh? And it looks like Case has actually has lost this round. Looks like this might be a very back and forth match. Chloe, what do you think?
It's definitely back and forth. I think just the amount of supports and the ults are definitely a big part of who's going to get the fight.
Yeah. I think here's the thing. I'm noticing a pattern of I mean, I know recently due to Reinhardt's changes, Reinhardt's need to be more aggressive. So I can completely understand why Luke, aka Crazy Crafter, is playing forward here. Unfortunately, that also ends up him getting caught out by that Mei and then just getting soloed out. So it's a trade-off of like he's playing his role right. It's just he's also going into someone who completely is like just countering that way of playing. Which is why I believe that the DPS are also playing a huge role here. But it looks like Moraine is just going to start playing behind Case by Case's spawn. Actually, not on the point. They kind of a odd decision. Okay, but it looks like
Yeah, they're all gonna drop down through the back path.
yep. So now Moraine's gonna brawl it out on point. His Crafter really brawling it out here. Lots of healing and lots of damage coming out from both sides. Alright, the picks are starting to favor Case. Yep, Case is now pushing Moraine into their, well, not spawn room, but, I don't know, threshold?
Yeah,
Is that the right word?
yeah, entrance, I guess.
Alright. Moraine now making a push onto the point. Case, oh, getting hit by a huge shatter. Oh, Uno with the 3-man barrage, though. Oh, also gets the D-Mech on the Diva. Case making a complete reverse sweep on that fight. That was looking real dire there for a second. That was a fantastic play from Case. I was very pleased to see that play. Chloe, what do you think?
I mean, part of it too is the immortality kills that have seemed to just come out at the right point. And then we just got a big shatter from Luke.
And that's gonna be another team wipe.
Kill.
Ooh. Case really using their ults quite effectively here. Alright, so it looks like the Echo ult comes out, gets taken out though.
Grab
Case
and
now.
window, come up from Case.
Yep. And that is going to be the first map in Case's favor. A fantastic game. It really could have gone either way, I feel like. That's the first time in a while where I can confidently say that really could have gone either way. And I mean both teams played really well. Moraine definitely pulled some very, very strong plays there. Especially this junk clip was amazing. And yeah, Chloe, were there any moments that really standed out to you?
Well,
that we didn't really cover?
That tire was definitely pretty impressive, but any of the big ults for the most part were definitely something that was not typical to happen in varsity games.
Yeah.
While they're choosing, are they just gonna go right into the next game? Because otherwise I'll show these player cards.
I mean, just do player cards for now, and then we can just switch to in-game if it starts before you're done.
So I'm gonna quickly go over our starting lineup. For tanks, we have Luke, also known as Crazy Crafter, who is a Reinhardt main. We have Riley, also known as Wi-Fi, who is a Zarya main. Ariel AJ, who is an Ashe main. We've got Richard, also known as Uno, who I do not believe is a Tor main, but is a DPS player. We've got M the Man, who is a Mercy main, and then we have Robin or Beep Bop Boo, who is a Moira main. And then did you want to go over rules, or do you want me to go over rules?
I mean, I can go over it, because you just did the cards. So, for those watching who are not entirely sure what we're going to be doing next, we are now going to be playing Hybrid. Hybrid is a mix of the attacking team and defending team fighting over a point, and then should the attacking team capture said point, they will unlock a payload, which they then have to push for maybe like another 2 checkpoints until eventually they reach the end, of course. And the defending team has to try and prevent said movement. They have if the defending team does not stop the attacking team at the payload, there are still several places throughout the how do I say this? There are several places throughout the map that the attack team can be focused and the defending team can then properly fight them with advantage. I mean. And it looks like we should hopefully be starting the next round pretty soon here. Though I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I have a feeling we're gonna start like the second I say this, but why don't we just play like the highlight reel while we're here?
Yeah, let me find it.
So we're unmuted now, correct?
Yeah, we're unmuted.
Okay. So for those here, we are. It's been requested by the other team that we watch just case for now. So if it's a different look than normal of how we're looking at the map, then our sincerest apologies, but we'll work with what we have for now. For now, Case is on defense, and Moraine is on offense. Case is running the Brawl comp, which is ever so prevalent on King's Row, aka the map we are currently on. And Moraine is running a comp I cannot tell right now. I can't see it, but I'm sure I'll be seeing it soon enough. And so now Case preparing for Moraine to make its push. Looks like Moraine does have a Widow up top. And now Case now pushing together. Okay, Crazy Crafter does get walled off and taken out, which is a little unfortunate, but Case is still holding together. The res does come out from Moraine. Case's Junkrat Uno is really getting in a lot of poke damage here. And really shredding that Ryan shield. And now, Case fighting for the point. Is Crazy Crafter back yet? Oh, he was.
Yeah, he was. Just got taken back out.
Unfortunate. Alright, Aerial AJ landing a few well-placed shots, taking out Mellow Jello. Gotta love the name. Alright, Case still fighting for the point, but it looks like they were able to fend off Moraine. For now, at least. Oh, another shatter from Moraine. Okay, the counter shatter from Case. Not a whole lot of capitalization on it, though. And Crazy Crafter does get taken out. Okay, it looks like Crazy Crafter is brought back and gets a pick on Moraine's Reinhardt. We're now finding a amazing pick on the Lucio. Bob does come up for aerial AJ, giving Case a very strong ultimate.
So we do have a quick question of why there's no overview template, and it's just because we are spectating just Case right now by request of Kettle Moraine. So just spectating them means we can only see one person at a time and not the whole map at one point.
Very sorry about this, but it was a request from the other team, so.
And it also means that we do not have a full view on all of the ultimates at once.
Yes. It's a little hard to judge ultimate advantage. I mean, after some playtime, I've been able to basically analyze who roughly has ult, but it would still be nice to have the convenience. But oh, so it looks like the grab comes out from Moraine. So does the blizzard. Okay, so does the beat. A lot of ults coming out from Moraine here. Okay, Case still fighting for the point. Haven't really lost yet. Okay, the grab coming up from Case. Counterplay. And it looks like Case is able to actually push back Moraine and keep the point in their possession. A very nice performance from Case there.
Kettle Moraine probably has time for about one, maybe two of their quick team fights left.
I would say there's really only one left. They have to take some time watching. Okay, so it looks like Crazy Crafter does get shattered. The shatter comes out from Crazy Crafter, does get blocked by the shield though. Okay, aerial AJ finding a nice pick on the Lucio. Junkrat getting res.
Bob comes out from Case.
Yep. Case now taking all advantage of their damage and pushing back Moraine. Oh, here comes the junk tire.
9 seconds left. Kettle Moraine does have to touch if they want to achieve overtime.
Oh. Free Wi-Fi does kill the Junkrat, but gets taken out in the process. Case now once again fighting the final fight if they win this. Okay. Moraine's Reaper now finding several picks. We're now finding a nice pick on the Ryan.
Get a double kill from Uno.
And it looks like Case is going to eventually lose the point here. Very unfortunate, but Case still has a chance to fight in this. If we look at Beep-Up-Boo's perspective, we see a, we did see a arch, where all of Moraine will be gathered, allowing Case to have optimal fighting possibility.
Case currently does have Shatter and Velk.
I'm assuming based on last fight that Moraine, they didn't have that Ana last fight, did they? No, because they had a Lucio.
I believe so. Velk comes out from Case, along with Shatter.
Okay, the counter Shatter. And it looks like Case wins that fight. Okay, so now Beep-Up-Boo heading up to the high ground, able to heal from there. Case still holding on to the corner. Okay, Crazy Crafter holding the front line. To my prediction, I'm saying that Moraine currently has, or is near Blossom and Valkyrie. Okay, the grab comes out from Case along with the window. And it looks like that's going to be a team wipe for Case.
Case does have Shatter, Tire, and Velk. And then it looks like they're going to hold this corner here.
Now, Crazy Crafter looking like he's getting ready to use a Shatter here. Oh, the Shatter comes out from Crazy Crafter. Oh, it gets taken out though. Okay, free Wi-Fi trying to tank here. But it looks like Case's supports and the rest of Case overall is just gonna get taken out. A nice double kill by Uno. Oh, but a reverse pick is found on Aerial AJ. Okay, Case is gonna need a Crazy Crafter for this push here. Okay, Crazy Crafter soaking up a lot of damage, but Case now pushing forward with their plan to just try and brawl it on this point. The Shatter is blocked.
Moraine did trigger overtime again though. There's a Blossom coming out and gets a double kill.
Oh, grab as well. Looks like Moraine really wanted this point. And it looks like the rest of Case is now going to be taken out.
Case is coming up on Velk, almost has Bob. We have Grav, and we are almost at Shatter.
Case now preparing, getting a lot of poke damage in. Looks like they might be getting ready for a fight here. Okay, Crazy Crafter pushing in. Reaper now fighting Case's backline, gets taken out. Okay, free Wi-Fi finding yet another pick.
They've got less than a minute left on the clock unless they trigger overtime.
Yep, Case getting a revive onto Uno. Damage boost onto Aerial AJ. Case getting a lot of poke damage in on Moraine.
We do have Window, Bob, Grav, and Shatter.
Oh, Junk Tire does get destroyed. The Shatter coming out from Crazy Crafter. Looks like Case getting a lot of damage and it's quite possible that they will win this fight. And if they do, then that will be the last fight of this round. Crazy Crafter finding a pick on Mercy. And it looks like that is going to be...
The Tracer's gonna dance the cart.
So is Reaper. Oh, Reaper's gone down, so is Tracer. So it looks like that is going to be it for the first round. We will now get to be seeing Case on the offense, which will be pretty interesting. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Also, sorry I kind of neglected you during that, but overall, what did you really notice there? I mean, I know there was like a lot going on and lots of back and forth there, but like, what did you really notice?
I mean, definitely overtime is extremely valuable. You don't really realize it till you're on the clock and actually trying to stay on your cart.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of team fights. It seemed to be like team fight and then like one team dies and then team fight, the other team dies. It was just a lot of back and forth.
There's so much back and forth. I will say it's interesting, but it's just there's so much of it. Like, it's never clear who the winner is going to be. So, does make it a bit more interesting to cast.
I guess I'll explain how overtime works because I mean we didn't really go over how the cart movement in overtime works. So the cart is pushed by the amount of people around it. That's the amount of speed that it goes. 3 people touching means that it's at max speed, and then one person is the lowest. You have to have one person on the cart to move it. And then overtime is triggered if a team has one person in the area of the cart when the clock runs out at the top, and if a opponent comes into the area of the cart, that means it's contested. So as long as you have somebody touching it, that you can trigger overtime and go past the clock.
Very well said. And we should probably be moving, well, yeah, we should probably, flush, as things unfold. Looks like Case did lose their Reinhardt a little early, which is quite unfortunate. And it looks like Uno is also going to be switching to Junkrat. Okay, the wall does come out from Moraine, but doesn't really get much value out of it. Aerial AJ finding a nice pick on the Ana. Alright. Bebop finding a pick on Mellow Jello, and Crazy Crafter finding a pick on the May. Okay, it looks like Case is actually going to be clearing out Moraine pretty well here and getting the point. Chloe, anything you see in that fight?
Just a bunch of fast picks. They definitely seem to have an easier ability attacking than Kettle Moraine did for sure, because they got the payload and not even on overtime.
True.
And now
5 minutes on the time bank.
5 minutes on the clock.
Half of Case is still playing like really forward, which could be classified as good and could be classified as bad. Oh, the shatter coming out from Moraine. Nearly killed Luke. Luke getting the counter shatter off, going in, does get taken out.
Case is coming up on Bob.
More the man does get taken out along with Bebop Boo. So Case, now missing its supports, needs to get the heck out of there. And it looks like Free Wi-Fi is going to get taken out by the Ryan before he eventually backs up. Alright, looks like the shatter did come out from... Did that come out from Luke?
No, that came out from Kettle Moraine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Case does have Grav, Bob, Tire, Window, and is coming up on Coalescence.
As time is passing on, Case has already lost about 1.5 minutes here. They're gonna have to start making a serious push here if they want to make some progress. Oh, the Grav does come out from Moraine.
Cole comes out from Case.
Oh, the
Kettle Moraine's Tire gets 2 picks.
Yep. Free Wi-Fi is able to find a pick on the Junkrat, but I mean, Case now pushing through the choke point. Looks like they might be starting to find their groove here. Find their rhythm. Pushing in. Oh, the Nano and the Shatter come out at the same time. Very deadly combo. And looks like the
triple kill Death Blossom from Kettle Moraine.
4K. Oh. Case really struggling with this offense here. It's quite possible Case might want to either switch up comp or switch up approach here. Do you have any ideas, Chloe, what they could do?
All for their DPS, specifically are Ashe. If they're gonna switch, I'd say throw out their Bob first and then switch. But I feel like we'll keep that. I mean,
Bob just came out, so.
I guess the only thing they could really more so switch is tanks, like if they want more shields or not. More placeable shields rather than bubbles.
So it looks like Case is getting kind of beat in this fight, but they did also find an equal amount of picks as they took. So I don't know if that goes considered even. I mean, Case kept one of each roll alive while they just kind of like got a few from Moraine. Oh, here comes the Tire coming out from Moraine. Doesn't get any picks, luckily. Okay, the Shatter actually gets blocked by Luke. Oh, but 2 picks still get taken. Okay, Case pushing in. Moraine, a little split apart here.
Case is coming up on Shatter. We do have Grav. About halfway over to Bob. Pretty close on Tire.
The Grav for Case Along with the grab from Moraine. Also, looks like Reaper could go for a Death Blossom here. Oh, but he gets taken out before he can. Oh, and the Mercy gets taken out as well. Very nice place from Case. They now have 2 minutes in the time bank.
They just have to make the cart move another about 30 meters, I should say, to that highlighted square that we can now see on the Man's screen.
Like a rectangle, but yeah. But yeah, I would say it's around like 10 meters now. Oh, the shatter coming out from Moraine, and Case was not able to block it this time.
Case does have Bob and Window and are almost at Cole. We do switch from a Junkrat to May. And are coming up on Shatter as well.
Oh, the Death Blossom behind, taking out half of Case. Only the tanks surviving, which may not even, that statement may not even last. Oh, the huge
Big
shatter from Luke.
Luke.
Oh, but he gets taken out. He actually got like a 5-man shatter. That was huge.
30 seconds left on the clock. Ace just has to touch to trigger overtime if the clock runs out, and there is only about 10 meters left for the payload to move.
Okay, Moraine really brawling this out here. Case getting taken out.
Bob comes out from Case. Gets a pick
Looks like
on the
Bob-
Mercy.
Yeah, it looks like Bob isn't actually touching the point though.
Overtime is triggered though.
Case now just brawling it out with Moraine getting in there. Oh, looks like the Reaper is going to teleport behind. Quite probable that he's going to get a pick here. Oh, yep, there he is. Oh, gets taken out. Okay, Moraine really going in. This is the final chance to fight. Oh, the huge play.
The
And
grab
to
pulled
keep
him
Case
off a
cart.
point.
Oh. Looks like Case is actually going to lose that match. That was actually close. Oh, that was a fantastic game. Chloe, did you really have much to say about that? I mean,
It was just very close. That grab at the end really worked out for Kettle Moraine.
yeah, that was like a really good grab. It's always grabs like that which always get like the super like important pulls that are always like the best. My one of my favorites is personally Lijiang Garden, like you put it like in like the wall near like the bridge.
Yeah.
And it just like takes people off. Oh, it's always fun to see.
Let me update the score. I forgot to do that last round.
Oh, you know, you might want to do that.
It's
Just,
fixed. It's good. It's good. It should be good now.
all right, perfect. I must say, I am a little curious as to, well, since I don't really know what to talk about right now, other than maybe like rules, which you'll probably cover. I'm not really sure. But like, I wonder what the reason that we have to just spectate Case is. I don't know why they requested it, but oh well.
I don't know. Maybe they're worried about like our players watching the stream, but there's a 20-second stream delay, so it wouldn't really matter.
True. I would think that the major reason would be, well, either that, but also in the same case, they could also be doing the same thing, so that would be a little sketchy.
No,
So I doubt that.
they don't have a streaming team.
No, but I'm saying like they could be watching us
Oh.
though. But I feel like the only other reason maybe is just like, I don't know, maybe they just don't want their gameplay streamed. Might just be like a comfort thing, which is completely understandable. And yeah, do you want to quickly explain the rules?
I can if you don't want to.
I'll let you take this round.
Okay. So the next round is escort. Attackers are going to attempt to move a payload throughout various points around the map. Defenders are obviously going to try to stop those attackers from moving the payload. And then again, it'll be like, they'll swap sides after the round's over. They can choose from Dorado, Havana, Junkertown, Rialta, Route 66, and Watchpoint Gibraltar. And then the payload moves when there are up to 3 players in the area around it or on the payload. 3 players on the payload means that it's moving at max speed. You have to have at least one person touching the payload to actually have it move. If anybody from the defending team is touching the payload or in the area of it, that means the payload is stopped. And then if you have any questions, you can throw them in the chat too. And if there's anybody in particular you want spectated at any point, throw it in there too.
Yep. So as you just said, Case will. I think Case will be playing defense first, right?
They don't get to choose that, right? We get to choose map, and Kettle Moraine gets to choose what they want to play first.
We lost, yeah.
So it does look like we're gonna be playing Junkertown.
One sub, maybe one more. No. Could you really quick cover that?
What'd you say?
Cold was just subbed in.
Oh. Yes, we do have a sub. Wi-Fi has been taken out, and we have Jay, also known as Coldy Cold, who is an off-tank main.
Yep, I am not sure. I don't think we'll be having any more substitutions. At least not this round. I do know that there are some more people who might possibly get subbed in. I just don't know if it's going to happen this round. And okay, so let me think. Junkertown. I would say, well, from the beginning, it's usually a mess. So I would like to see how fights in Junkertown usually go. At this level of gameplay, at least. Okay, looks like we are now going to be starting our match.
I believe Case is going to be attacking first.
Oh, really? Possibly. Alright, so Case on defense are running what seems to be a double shield comp. Okay, 2 snipers, 2 shields, and 2 main healers. This could definitely be a strong comp if they position themselves pretty well here.
You're here. It's good to have back.
Always glad to lend you a hand, Mrs. Fletcher.
Do you have any predictions as to what might happen here?
It's gonna come down to what the other team's playing. But I'm just gonna tell you guys the Case is gonna try to hold the high ground for as long as they possibly can, and then drop on the back side of the bridge where Coldy Cold is standing right now. Looks like they are running a double shield attack with a Mercy Reaper.
So it looks like it's double shield against double shield. This is a interesting matchup. I don't normally think of double shield when I think of attack, but you know.
Case gets a pick on their Mercy. Looks like Case is going to try to drop, or half of Case is dropping down on the payload.
Now completely brawling it out. Well, not completely brawling it out, but getting a nice pick on the Sigma. I used incorrect English. Okay, so it looks like a res is going to come out from Moraine here.
Case is going to reposition themselves on the high ground.
Yeah, it looks like Moraine's Reaper really likes to go for those flanks, as Reaper probably should. Okay, now Jay now dropping down behind Moraine, getting a lot of damage in. Okay, looks like the Nano is coming out from Moraine onto the WIHSEA. Okay,
This is-
aerial AJ. Oh,
Go ahead, go ahead.
no, you go.
I was just say Case is almost up to Bongo. They have Bongo, they have Flux. Bob just came out. We do have Window, and we are pretty far off from Valk still.
Ace was also able to get a lot of use out of their Bob, actually getting, what, 2 kills?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2.
Now that's what I like to call proper ult usage. Okay, Flux coming out from Case, catching both the tanks.
Kills the WIHSEA.
Res does come out, but the Sigma accidentally kills himself with his gravity stuff. I don't really know. Okay. The visor does come out from behind Case, and the Reaper is teleporting above Case. Alright, looks like the Nano went onto WIHSEA again. Oh, this Reaper walking past the barrier. Unfortunate.
Case does now have Valk almost back up to infrared sight. Almost all the way back up to Flux. And then almost up to Bongo again.
Yep. Ooh, Crazy Crafter actually getting 2 picks. Alright, so it looks like Moraine made a small comp change. Reaper now going behind Case. Oh, it looks like the Flux is coming out from Moraine, catching 2 people.
Bongo's coming out from Case.
Okay. Oh, the Flux coming out from Case, catching both the tanks again. Okay, Case's DPS actually getting some nice picks here.
Moraine
Case.
down both tanks, now both supports. I believe they only have 1 DPS alive.
Yeah, it was just Soldier.
Couldn't
who
get a
was
touch
up on-
in.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
So Case just has to move the payload about 60 meters, just more than what Kettle Moraine did.
So now, as Chloe here just said, Case will be also pushing the payload. But I'm gonna make a prediction, which is probably just stating the obvious. But I believe that Case is going to run the double shield comp. I mean, not the double shield comp, the brawl comp. Sorry.
So
Because-
just going off of chat stuff. So for Overwatch, it is not first to 3. We can actually tie and go into essentially it is first to 3, but it's well, if we win 3 games in a row, then we're done. If we win 2 and they win 2, we go to the 5th round. So it is essentially best of 3. It just all depends on how many or who wins what games and how many we play.
And I am actually not. Oh, looks like Case is running the double shield comp on offense as well. Okay. So now Case is going to be pushing, and looks like Moraine is also running the double shield comp. Basically just like the same that they ran last round, except instead of a Reaper they have an Ashe. Okay, lots of damage coming out from Moraine. Oh, very nice pick onto the soldier. Bebopoo also gets taken out.
Let's get you back in the fight.
And so now, Case getting more picks onto Moraine. Okay, the Sigma from Moraine now dropping down.
Yeah, without coming up from Moraine.
Case now balling up together, getting ready for this fight. Okay. Gold getting a nice flux, taking out both Ana and Sigma. Okay. And it looks like that might be game. Yeah, I think that's game. A fantastic performance from Case and from Moraine. Yep, and that is the third round to Case's favor. Well, yeah.
And we got a play of the game from Jay on Sigma.
Oh, it's actually that, yeah, it's like a 3K here. Yeah, and a nice little hit on the bongo.
Epic. It's nice to be appreciated.
That was a very nice third round. Chloe, do you think you could well, would you rather me or you cover the rules for Assault?
Doesn't matter to me. It's your choice.
I'll do it. So for those watching, Assault, also known as 2CP, is basically the first half of Hybrid, but twice. So there's an attacking team and a defending team. So the attacking team will capture a point, and the defending team will obviously try and stop them. And should said point be captured, the attacking team will then have to capture a second point. And if they can then capture said point, then they win. And if the attacking team is able to capture even some, the defending team has to, which then switches to attack, has to capture to that amount to win. But I do believe, I'm actually not sure which map. I think we're either going to be seeing Anubis or, oh,
It's Volskaya.
that's unexpected.
And then for those who don't know, on the map choices, Paris and Horizon Lunar Colony are banned by the Overwatch community because they are not very great maps to play on.
And confirm. So, Moraine and Case will now be playing on Volskaya, a map which has, to put it lightly, a lot of flank routes. And I could definitely see Case going for a little TP flank. It's possible. I'm not really sure if it'll happen. I mean, they do have Ariel AJ in, who does play a lot of sim, so it's possible.
I mean, but this is Varsity Overwatch. I do not
I
think
mean,
they're
but,
going to go for
it
a
works
sim
sometimes.
flank.
If they're not expecting it, then it works. And if I'm giving away their plan, then I'm sorry, but it's a possibility. And so I'm trying to think. Case is probably gonna run a brawl comp on the offense and a double shield comp on the defense. And as much as I would like to say I want a sim, it's about a 50-50% chance. Because If Ariel doesn't play Sim, then she's probably just gonna play Echo for offense. Chloe, do you really have anything that you want to say?
No, my predictions for how the match is gonna go is pretty similar to yours, but the brawl, attack, and then double shield defense, or maybe brawl defense.
I don't. I think Brawl defense would actually be fine, but I mean, since they've already started taking out the double shield, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. And I'm trying to think, based on based on what I've seen for from Moraine, that I'm sure we'll be seeing a Junkrat somewhere along the line. I'm not sure if we'll be seeing it both rounds or just one of them, but it's likely. It's also quite probable that they will be also running either a Brawl or a Double Shield comp. And my final prediction for Moraine, that they are going to possibly, they're going to maybe run a like super aggressive Brawl TP. Like they're gonna like TP like 2 points up to the side. It's very unlikely, but it's there. They do seem to have pretty good team coordination, so I do believe that they could pull it off. Chloe, I have a question.
Yeah.
What's your honest opinion about? Well, I was gonna say Volskaya, but I was gonna my now re-amended question is of 2CP as a whole.
I think it definitely depends on the map. On, like, for if I like it or not. I mean, I like to play, well, when I play for the most part, like, by myself, I play pretty flanky, so as long as I can be close, but not close with the team, then I'm fine with it. I don't like Volskaya at all. I prefer, like, Anumas or Hanamura.
Yeah. I can definitely agree to that. Well, the flank part, since I'm main tank main, I have to kind of stick with the team. It's my job, but I can definitely understand what you mean by, like, you know, having a bit more options of what you can and can't do is definitely nice. And so now it looks like we should be starting here. I don't. Okay, Case is on the defense. Okay. The double shield comp on the defense. All right. I think I'm gonna watch a little bit of Crazy Crafter because I haven't really been watching his Risa first person. Kind of want to see it.
It is time to act.
It looks like Luke is going to be setting up top with some with the rest of the team. And it looks like it's going to be a brawl comp for Moraine. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely brawl comp. Ryan, Zarya, I believe they have Reaper still.
Yeah,
Mercy,
Mercy.
Ana,
May.
May.
Yeah, it's their traditional brawl comp for them. So it looks like Moraine is gonna start pushing onto Case's location.
They get an early
Okay.
pick on Kilmarine's Ryan, who gets rezzed.
Oh, I was gonna say I was gonna say Cold is kind of dead if he gets stuck behind that wall, but he's fine. Oh, so the charge from Ryan was not exactly on point. I mean, he did definitely do a lot of intimidation factor. I won't deny that.
They get a pick on our Hanzo.
Yep.
Along with our back, who is getting rezzed.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a Moraine victory for this point. Case fought pretty well, but they ended up just being at a disadvantage. That Reaper was definitely pulling off a lot of flanks.
We do have Bongo, Flux, Dragons, Visor, we're almost up to Window, and almost up to Velk, so we have 4 ults right now.
Here comes the Shatter, misses, and a huge Flux from Jay.
Visor's coming out from Case, gets a pick on the Mercy and the Mei.
Okay, the
is
grab does
also
come out from Moraine. Yep, so lots of ults coming out from Moraine. Okay, it looks like Case was actually able to fend all of them off.
It's just the Zarya who remains, who jumped off the map to reset with the team.
The only reasonable way. So, in this little bit of downtime, are there any questions in chat we need answered? Because if you have any questions, please let us know now in these downtimes.
We are halfway back up to Flux. We still have Dragons. We have Window now, and are halfway up to Velk.
Where does it hurt? You should be at peak performance.
Alright, so now it looks like Case just keeping some distance with the Ryan. Oh, the Shatter comes out. It looks like Cold is gonna get focused. Oh, the Blossom comes out from Moraine and Case is taken out. I believe that Case is not gonna be able to contest that. Yeah. Quite unfortunate, but in the end, we'll have to see if Case can return the favor.
I don't know if your Spotify is picking up. It says your Spotify is still on, so you might want to turn that off.
Oh, my apologies. Thought I had it off. I have it on like super low volume, so it might have been playing.
I don't know. And I don't know if you have chat pulled up, but you might want to pull that up on the side.
Okay, I'll do that.
Just in case you see something I don't.
Yeah, here.
Where did a medic like you learn to handle a weapon like that?
Alright, so now, got that? Okay. So, continuing on, it looks like, well, Case is going to be running a brawl comp here, which is just definitely nice to see. Definitely happy about that.
I'm hoping for some Lucio boops off the map.
Ooh. There aren't too many places for it, but I would definitely love to see it as well. That would definitely be nice. Okay, Case now making their way to, well, the choke point. Moraine keeping Case at a safe distance. Getting a lot of poke damage in. Lots of damage coming out from both sides. Aerial AJ getting a nice pick on the Junkrat. Alright, so it looks like Case is at an advantage here. They are gonna probably keep pushing here. Yep. Pushing forward, getting some nice damage in. Uno does get taken out. Now looks like Case is starting to hesitate a little bit here. Alright. Jay is now back from spawn and is now preparing to help his team. Bowie, do you see anything that might be of interest here? Or
I mean,
no, this might
I just
happen.
gotta group up. Hopefully build alt. Looks like we are getting a change to Winston from Crazy Crafter. Looks like we're gonna just do double bubble and oh, we're switching to dive.
Ooh. This is the first time tonight. Alright. Case now making their offense onto the point. Jay getting caught out. The Tiger also coming out, getting 3 people. And Case's push. Oh. The Junkrat still finds a 4th. And that ended Case's push right after it started. That was quite unfortunate.
Vital signs normalizing.
So it looks like, well, Case is obviously recuperating, getting ready for this next fight. Yep, and it looks like Case once again jumping up on top of the building. Pushing into the fight. Okay, the nano does come out from Moraine. Alright. Oh, very nice pick by Uno with the Deadeye. Okay, the grab does come out from Moraine.
Case
But it
does
looks
have
like
a window.
Case is going to be able. Yep, sorry to. Looks like Case is actually able to make it through.
Both of Kettle Moraine's supports are down.
Yep, and it looks like that is going to be the first point to Case here.
We do have Primal, or about 75% up of the way to bomb. And then, yeah, those are the closest out, so we're building the other one still.
Yep. Oh, Aerial AJ does get taken out by the Junkrat, which is a little unfortunate. But Case is just gonna have to keep moving. Or just get to a safer spot. I don't know. I don't think that high ground is exactly the safest spot against a Junkrat. Alright. Case now making their way towards the point. Still taking a lot of poke damage here. Really giving a lot of ult charge to Moraine here.
The Moraine gets a pick on. No. We do now have bomb now.
Yep, Case has indeed built up bomb. Okay, the Shatter coming out from Moraine, taking out what seems to be 2 people. Oh, it looks like
The Rhine charged our diva off of the map.
worth it. That's a Reinhardt move right there. It's really worth it.
Not worth that.
Oh, bro, the entire team died anyways.
I
What was it
mean-
gonna do? Plus, it's right in their spawn anyways. He's right back. Alright, and so now the bomb coming out from Case. Doesn't get any kills, but it does get some damage onto the shields. Okay, the tire does come out.
I was wondering for a second if Jay was gonna go for the stomp. Jay did get a pick on the Mercy.
Yep. Looks like the Reaper is still in Case's backline. Case doesn't really have like a way to deal with Moraine's DPS. Just who are always in the backline.
Kettle Moraine does take out both of our tanks.
And the man does get a very nice pick onto the Junkrat though. But do you really see anything? Or just anything?
And we do have Bob. Bob can be used as a touch if we really need it. We do have Window and we have Beat. Beat is going to be a really good push.
Yeah, it will definitely help with Case's push here, but it might also help save them in the situation of perhaps a stray grab, which is quite probable to happen in the next 15 seconds.
Bob is out from Case.
Okay, the
Beat
beat
just
does
went
come
out.
out. Oh, there's the Blossom.
Doesn't
Gets
get any
taken.
picks.
No, it did definitely cause a scare though. Which I don't really think there's points for
And then
scaring people, but
Case does capture the point, which means we are going to be watching. We're going to be running this map again, but I believe the timer is less.
well, it's just Case is just gonna run offense first. That's all. Since they have less time than. Oh yeah, just a quick thing about 2CP for those watching. If both teams end up capturing both of the points, whichever team has the least amount of time will be going first. And if it's under a minute, then it's rounded up to a minute. That's all. Just a small little tidbit. And so now Case playing the dive comp again, which this is actually kind of nice. Looks like the dive comp was actually working for them. I'm happy to see them continue to play it.
I'm looking forward to working with
I need
What's your opinion on I mean, well, let's say about this. Which of Case's comps is your favorite to cast?
I just think
damage increase.
Brawl probably works best for them. But if a well-played dive works out, it's probably the best one to cast.
All right. Oh,
Well, I should say best to cast when you can see everybody jumping in on one person.
well, yeah. It's a little hard right now, but it's fine. Okay, Cold taking a lot of damage, just making it past the that first gate. Alright, but looks like Case is now moving in for the kill here. The tank's now diving onto the supports, which got a lot of peel. Okay, Case now losing one of its tanks. Okay, one of the supports going down. Crazy Crafters still getting a lot of damage in. Oh, the Shatter coming out gets two. And it looks like the fight is going to end up in Moraine's favor.
We might get a touch. We
Oh,
do.
we do.
Holy Cold did trigger the touch.
But is the question is he going to last long enough for Bebop Boo to get there? That's looking like a yes. A very nice save from Cold.
We do have Pulse Bomb, which comes
Oh.
out right now.
Yep, K's actually making their way to point, only in small groups, but they're definitely holding.
Primal comes out from Case, just trying to push everybody off the point.
Yeah.
And then,
Unfortunately, it looks like Case was not able to get it though.
Score 2-2. Switching sides.
And so now it looks like it's going to be Moraine's opportunity to make their attack here. If this goes in Moraine's favor, we will be moving on to round 5. If this ends up in Case's favor, I think we still move to a round 5 because I think best case scenario it's a draw here, right? I don't think there's a way for Case to get a full win off this.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure how that all works.
I mean, I've had cases where sometimes it's like this, where the first team won't capture a tick, and then I mean, it might be considered a victory because I've had sometimes where it's considered a draw, sometimes where it's considered a victory, and I feel like it's never consistent.
Stick together. We will
It may just be my lack of pattern recognition after all this time, but it's quite probable that it's best to just reach for a draw here.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
What is Moraine doing? Oh, looks like they went with the Sim TP. Okay, Case now pushing up towards Moraine. Getting an early pick onto one of the DPS. Also getting a nice pick onto one of the tanks. Okay, it looks like Case is going to win that fight. Looks like Moraine maybe took a little too long trying to just get around to the side that Case knew where they were going to go. Very nice play from Case, able to completely deflect all of Moraine without... I don't think they lost anyone, did they?
No, I don't think so. I think it was essentially a team kill.
Yeah. Very nice performance from Case. That. Alright, Moraine now just completely ditching the TP effort, is now just going through the main way. Okay, Crazy Crafter nearly having shattered, now he does. He's gonna wait for that shield to go down and boom! Out it goes! Case now going in, Crazy Crafter does get taken out, but in exchange he's giving his team an ability to push in.
Both tanks
And it
are
looks-
down for Kettle Moraine.
Yep, and it looks like that is going to be that fight in Case's favor. Absolutely fantastic. Very well played from Case. Moraine did get a little caught out there, but we'll have to see what they have in store for us here, because they've probably built up some ults by now. At least one.
Yeah, they most likely have ult. We are about, we're at 70% up the way to grab. We do have Barrier. We're almost up to Death Blossom. We do have Velk, and we do have Nano.
Oh, Aerial AJ gets taken out. That's one of the major damage dealers of the team, just taken out, just like that. Alright, the Shatter coming out from Moraine, so as does the Coalescence and the Valkyrie. Lots of healing for Moraine, while also getting a bit of damage in through it. Okay, looks like this... Oh, yep, here comes the grab and the Shatter from Case. Death Blossom also does come out getting a pick.
Our Reaper does get taken out, though.
In the end, it was a worthy sacrifice.
We still need you.
And, you know, might just get rezzed as well, so. So now, Moraine has one more shot at a team fight. I'm assuming that they're gonna have either Blizzard, Copy, or Grav here. Yep, here's the Grav. The Barrier does come out from Case. Looks like the Shatter comes out from Moraine. Case now turning it, pushing onto Moraine. Nano does go to Cold.
We do have Velk out from Case.
Yep, Aerial AJ getting a lot of damage in, and I think that's actually considered a victory. No, draw. Okay, so I was right.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's
a draw. Fantastic performance from both teams. Case completely able to neutralize Moraine's offense, while Moraine also had fantastic defense and offense when they were playing. So overall, pretty good round. Chloe, what did you think of this overall?
I mean, it was close. I think that's one of the first games that I've casted that's, I believe, been tied or like has gone into the second round.
Yeah. I mean, you started casting around like halfway through the season, right? You're like,
I think it was earlier than that.
really?
Yeah.
Man, time really has flown since then, huh? Alright. Well, would you like to re-explain the control for our newcomers who possibly popped in before that?
Yeah, unless you want to.
Fine, I'll do it. Okay. So, for those watching, control, also just known as King of the Hill, it's a lot more common name. Two teams are going to fight over a single point, and whichever team comes out on top will capture said point, and they have to keep it for as long as they can until it reaches 100%. And once it does that, the round will end, and then they'll do that 2 to 3 times. if one team gets the point 2 times, then you don't really need to do a third round. And yeah. Did I? Yeah. Do you really have any thoughts as to what might happen during this though?
Well, composition-wise, it's definitely gonna depend on the map. But I mean, it could go anyone's way.
True. Well, I'm gonna place my bets on the fact that we'll be seeing, whatchamacallit. I think we'll be seeing. Well, wait. No. I think about it. Okay, so it was a draw. Wait, then who picks map?
That might be what they're probably discussing that right now.
All right. I'm gonna put it this way. If it's Case, I'm gonna assume they're either gonna pick Li Jiang or Ilios. And if it's Moraine's pick, then I'm assuming they're either gonna pick Nepal or the compositions that they played. I feel like would kind of fit in with Oasis, so they might go either of those two. Though I'm not entirely sure, but it's a possibility. Just trying to think. Think. I mean, it's quite probable that either team could win and take this home.
Do you know
In-
what we do if, like, what do they go to the next round if Kettle Moraine wins this one? Because it'll be tied.
I guess we'll just go to hybrid then. I don't know.
That's
Like,
what I was thinking, but I'm not sure.
I mean, we could just. I mean, we can just ask. But
I mean,
I don't know.
yeah.
But I mean, that kind of sounds a little How do I say this? It sounds a little simple. So, who knows? It might be, oh yeah, just go back to control again, because why not? But it also might be, oh yeah, let's just continue on to hybrid, because why not? So we'll have to see what is saying. A lot depends on what is decided by the administrators of this game. I I don't really know what the people in control of this whole situation are called, but yeah. Yeah, but what if they draw again? Oh,
Well, they're gonna play control.
oh yeah, control, so they can't draw again.
Yeah, they can't. I mean, they could just have an overtime battle for like the longest time, though.
True. I mean, now that I think about it, overtime can technically go on for forever. Technically. So the question is, how far until that forever will they go? Because I have a feeling that they'll be using the overtime like they did last time. But I don't know how much they will be using that overtime. Yeah. I don't really know what to expect. And I just got a question from a person in the chat. So basically, for those watching, a pick is whenever let's say a person is caught out of position or just found in general, right? And they then get taken down by the enemy. Like let's say one of the supports, like let's say it's like a Lucio, is on like a side of the map, right? He's just chilling. He's waiting for his team to make a push. And let's say the enemy team, I don't know, McCree finds him. I mean, sorry, Cassidy. Sorry. Let's say the Cassidy finds him, and he's then going to, let's say he eliminates Lucia, and that is classified as a pick. It's getting, just taking him out of the fight before it really can even begin. Or just getting a kill. I mean, a pick can also be, well, I know. I know some of you know what a pick means, but I had someone message me, saying like, hey, what is that? So just really quick clarifying. Yeah. Actually, really quick. Now, I have a feeling the round's gonna start when I say this, but I'm gonna go grab some water, like really fast. All right, I'll be like right back. All right, cool.
So since we're not entirely sure when the round is going to start, I'm going to throw on the highlight video that we did not get to finish earlier. And then we will cut right into the game when it starts. We're muted. We're muted still. I'm just letting the highlight video play out. We got like 20 seconds. Alright. Okay, now we're on.
Oh. Well, we are now back. We are going into the game. Looks like Case is going to be running the brawl with the Symmetra. Definitely a very good choice. It's definitely a strong comp for them.
My teleporter is online.
And now Case will be pushing up through middle. I think it's classified as middle, right? Alright. We're now finding a very nice pick on the enemy Junkrat. Case getting a lot of free damage in. Looks like Moraine has adopted a Sombra into their comp. A very, it's an interesting choice. Definitely one I did not expect. Oh, the Shatter does come out for Moraine, and it looks like it's going to swing the fight into Moraine's favor. So after Case having possession of the point for a little bit, it looks like it's already going to be switching into Moraine's hands.
We are about 75% off the way up to Shatter. We are still building Grav. About 75% of the way up to Barrier. We almost have Tire, and we're almost at Window, and we're almost at
Beat.
Feet.
Oh, looks like the Shatter coming out from Moraine again! Getting...
Shattered, a nano shatter.
And, scary. That got
Looks like
basically the entire
Uno is
team.
the only one still alive, trying to return to the team. Gets taken out at the last second.
So they took out the entire team, huh? Unfortunate.
We do now have barrier and tire, along with window and B.
Yep.
And we do
Case
have
now-
shadow as well.
Yep. Case now making an effort to get through that choke point, but it looks like the hack does get off onto Symmetra. Okay, the shatter comes out from Luke, getting several. Getting about what, 4? I think I counted right. Oh, Tire also getting 2, so it looks like the point is going to be switching back to Case now. It's a lot of back and forth here. Chloe, is there really anything that we've noticed here besides the back and forth and the strong shatters?
Well, I mean, we're still holding on to quite a few ults they've had for a while.
Wait, the big ult, big grab. And it looks like the shatter also comes out from Moraine. Oh, the EMP comes out from Moraine as well. Oh, grab comes out from Moraine as well. Beat comes out from Case. Sorry.
We did take down their Reinhardt though. Both the Kettle Marine's tanks are down. Their Mercy is not close enough to get a res.
Looks like Mercy is gonna have to run away. Oh, never mind, she's fine. She gets right back to her team. And so now, Case waiting for the enemy team to push through their microwave, that is the symmetric turrets, that will weaken the enemy enough for Case to properly engage. Okay, so Case now forcing
Nano comes out from
English.
Kettle Marine, Tire comes out from Kettle Marine, Barrier comes out from Case.
a lot of ults went out, basically. And it looks like Case is going to lose that fight. So Moraine definitely used a lot, and I mean a lot of ults there. Because they used what? Shatter, grab, no, not grab.
Nano,
Wait, did they? Nano.
Tire.
I think Tire. Did they use Blossom?
I'm not sure about Blossom.
I mean, I didn't see anything in the kill feed for it, but
We do have Tire, Window. We are halfway back up to beat. Window just came out from Case.
Crazy Crafter blocking the shatter. Case still going down because of how close Moraine was to them.
Overtime is triggered. 2 of Case on the point. 1 of Case
Uno-
now on the point.
Uno actually getting a very nice double kill with his Tire. Okay,
Getting this-
members of Case now returning to point.
Some turrets are out on the point. We get 2 picks, 1 on the Rhine and on the Mercy. Both the Kettle Marine's tanks are down. 5 of Case on the point. 1 of Kettle Marine now.
And now, so it looks like the
Case captures the point, overtime runs out, and Case wins that round.
a little bit of a shatter at the end just to add a little spice to it. Absolutely perfect. And 2 teams both at 99 driven into overtime. That's pretty nice. Oh, but it looks like we're now going to be on Lijiang Garden, finally. One of the best control maps in my opinion. Just like this part. Not even like the rest of Lijiang. Just this. I mean, the night market's also pretty good. But this. I love the point. Well, the 2 different ways to get to point are very suited to very different compositions, while also allowing several different kinds of compositions to access the point. It's just very well planned out.
We
Anyways,
do
back
have
to
a Sim TP to point.
back to important details. Case is taking, as Chloe said, a TP to point and holding advantage.
We get a pick on their Hog. Case's Reinhardt goes down. Kettle Marine's Moira falls off the map. Both of Kettle Moraine's tanks are down.
It looks like that is going to be that first team fight into Case's favor. Aerial AJ is already setting up a microwave waiting for Kettle Moraine on the bridge.
Moraine seems to be pushing through the building. Aw.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kettle Moraine sees that there is a microwave waiting for them and decides that they don't want to be in there, which is completely understandable. Okay, Crazy Crafter gets taken down early.
We are almost up to Shatter though, and also Barrier. We are 90% of the way up to Barrage. And 90% of the way up to Beat. We just gained Beat. The Beat just comes out.
Ooh, the barrage coming from Uno gets 2.
Shatter comes out from
Looks like-
Moraine. It's a
Yep.
pick on Crazy Crafter.
It looks like Case is definitely holding an advantage for ults for now.
We got a Lucia boot from M.
Yes! It finally happened. We
Kettle
finally
Moraine-
got the boop we've been waiting all this time for.
Kettle Moraine's Hog is pushing building.
Now the what could possibly be the final team fight is now coming out. Looks like the grab does come out from Case, so does the Shatter. Case now pushing in with everything they have.
Takes down 4.
4, 5. Where's the 6?
Chaos.
Just got.
Look,
Looks like that 6th has decided that they want to live. And it looks
Probably
like
just hiding in a corner somewhere.
oh,
Oh, there's the 6th. Trying to barrage. Gets a pick on our bat. Centaur takes out the Pharaoh.
looks like Kettle Moraine is not ready to give up this point just yet, but Case has already forced their hand.
Barrier
And-
comes out from Case. Another boop off the map from M.
Yeah, let's go.
And then Case takes the round.
Actually, that's game.
Yeah.
That's 3 wins for Case.
And then we gotta play the game from Luke.
This was an absolutely fantastic Shatter. This was definitely good to see. A very good performance from both teams. Definitely a very fun game to cast, especially since it was so, I don't know, it was given so much content by the fact that these teams were actually like even and like I don't know. I feel like the match actually like went on a bit longer. I never would have guessed that if teams were more evenly matched that the game would possibly be extended, but
I mean,
But
it's definitely the longest game I think we've streamed the entire season.
yeah. What, an hour 45 now? That's a while. But yes. How about really quick, we will be right back as we discuss if we'll be taking some interviews or not. So don't leave just yet. We'll be right back. Okay, so welcome, Richard, Riley.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys say your thing. This
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. Let's put this simple. Let's give you guys the easy question first.
Okay.
What did you guys do good today? What do you guys feel like you were like the positives of today?
When we got into like tough moments, we kept our hopes up, and I mean, we got the W. So
Yeah.
All right. Richard, anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, we were just trying hard. Trying to just go off what they were playing. Yeah. That's basically it.
All right. Now, next up, we're gonna do the vice versa. What do you guys feel like you didn't really do that well that you might want to work on next?
ooh, it's a good question. Focusing one target at a time. Also working on other compositions that would work against comps that we're not used to seeing.
Yeah. Taking out their supports way faster. Because that whole match, that Mercy and both their supports were just trouble. So we have to focus on, especially for me in my role, because I'm DPS, focusing on the supports and taking them down right away.
All right. Now, this is about like the midpoint of my questions, but before I hand this over to Chloe, what do you guys feel like? How would I say this? How do you guys feel about like alt management, alt usage, just all of that?
I was definitely lacking. I wasn't throwing things out as early as I could have to win fights. We would call out our ults, but every so often. It wasn't as often as it should be.
All right.
Basically, what he said. Basically,
Okay. And Chloe, is there anything you wanted to ask real quick?
No, just is there anything else you want to say while we're still live?
No, not really. I mean, see us at state. It's gonna be a good one.
yep. Got state coming up.
Yeah, that's actually like what in like a few days.
Yeah.
Saturday.
22nd.
Jeez. All right. Then I have like one more question. What did you guys think of Kettle Moraine? Were they like this is also like this is gameplay wise and professional wise. Were they like professional? Did they play well?
Oh,
Or were
they played a lot better than I expected, honestly. They came out and they tried and they played hard the whole time.
Yeah, same. I didn't expect them to actually play that well. Not yeah. But I didn't expect them to play like that. They were definitely good though. They came out, they played, they did try. Yeah, they're actually pretty good. Yeah.
And were they professional or were they like rude? I mean,
No,
from what I saw, I think they were pretty polite, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, they're professional. They
Okay.
they kept it G real.
Yeah.
Kept the G real.
Yeah. And let me think. I think I had like one more question. Hold on, let me think. That's what it was. Do you guys feel like what's the right word? Do you feel like you guys are starting to like progressively get like better and better as the season goes on, or do you feel like you guys are kind of like improving just like a little bit here and there, but like it's kind of like stagnant most of the time?
I feel like we make big improvements, but at sometimes we just make little ones. There's definitely some loose ends that need to be tied up, and we're gonna be looking to tie them up before state comes around.
All right. I believe that is all of my questions, and unless Chloe has pulled something out of the bag, which
No.
okay, then that's your answer. I believe that is all we have for you today. I thank you guys for coming here for the interviews, and I appreciate your participation.
All
Yeah.
right.
Thank
Sounds
you.
good.
Yeah, all right, see you guys.
All right, see you. All right, and for those who are still here, I thank you all for remaining, and well, for like the final message, I'm gonna say, for probably both me and Chloe, thank you all for attending tonight. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and good luck with whatever it is you're about to go do. Thank you.
State is on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure exactly what time Smash Bros is being streamed, but Overwatch will be live probably around 4:45, closer to 5 o'clock, because the first game is at 5.
But yeah, thank you all. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great night.